another episode of Have You Seen It? Let me get my head right here.
Get your life together,
Girl,
please.
I'm gonna twist my hat right. Look at my hat keep going over it the other way. Welcome to Have You Seen It, audience? I am Charles, and I am with my homegirl and her natural hairdo, Denise. How you doing, dear girl?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing wonderfully excellent as usual.
Hello. Hello, moviegoers.
So, Denise,
Yes.
what is your recommendation for this week for a movie for our audience?
All right. My recommendation this week is the movie Little Children. It stars Kate Winslet, Jennifer Connelly, Patrick Wilson, and Jackie Earle Haley. This movie came out in 2006. This movie is about two lovelorn spouses from different marriages,
Mm-hmm.
unhappy in their marriages for different reasons, a registered sex offender, and
Hey.
and a disgraced ex-police officer. They're all living in this one community, and the movie just kind of shows you how their lives intersect. They are vulnerable for different reasons, and they are tempted by different circumstances. Uh, it's a little disturbing, but very good. So when I was watching this I'd say this is probably my third time watching it, I was like, I like this movie, even though
Is that
I mean I
even though it
like
got some
it.
it got some wacky stuff going on
No,
here.
well, it's just disturbing
Right.
because, for example, the actor that plays the disgraced cop is
Mm-hmm.
relentless in his attacks on Jackie Earle Haley's character, who is the sex offender. He's just trying to settle into this community, uh, do what the probation officer said, but he's tormented constantly. And then you have these other two characters who are should be at home taking care of their kids during the day, Kate Winslet and Patrick Wilson, but every chance they get, they're meeting somewhere having sex because they're
Ah,
unhappy in their marriages. So you
right.
just see how all of these lives intersect, and then at the end, all heck breaks loose in dramatic fashion that will leave you speechless. I'll leave that there
You just leave it like
because
that. Huh?
and I was kind of sad at the end, and then I was like, why am I sad watching this very disturbing movie? But it was very good, and Jackie Earle Haley was nominated for an Academy Award for his performance as the sex offender in this movie. So that is my recommendation, Little Children.
My recommendation for a movie this week is All About Eve. It's starring one of my favorite actresses, Betty Davis. She plays Margot Channing and Ann Baxter, a young Ann Baxter, as Eve Harrington. It's about Margot Channing, who's played by Betty Davis, and she is a very successful but aging not Hollywood, but Broadway star. And Ann Baxter, who plays Eve Harrington, is a young, ambitious fan who, through a series of manipulating events, maneuvers herself into Channing's life or into Margot's life. And in doing so, she ultimately threatens Channing not only her career, but also the personal relationships that she had built through this career. Betty Davis was excellent in this movie, but Ann Baxter was no joke. right? I mean, literally, your girl, she had manipulation down to the T, right? So in uh, the movie itself, it was nominated for 14 Academy Awards, and
Okay.
it won Best Picture.
All right. There you
So,
go.
so and just one little tidbit in this movie was a little known actress at the time, and her name was Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
This was one of her first movies that she was in. All right.
all right.
So again, All About Eve is my movie recommendation for this week for our audience.
All right. Thank you, Charles.
Okay, so Denise,
Yes.
who is your nail did?
Well, I am, and quite by accident, I am piggybacking on one of your actresses, and my nailed it for this week is Betty Davis
Oh, now.
and her portrayal in the movie Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. I'm telling you right now, folks, I hope I'm never in a situation where I need a caretaker that is anything like Betty Davis. She tormented her sister, played by Joan Crawford, in such cruel and evil fashion. It was frightening to watch. So, my nailed it is Betty Davis. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Whoo, Lord.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. So my nailed it actor for this week is Keanu Reeves as Neo in The Matrix. Wait a minute. I heard something.
Oh my gosh. Uh,
You
podcast
thinking I did a bad
listeners,
job?
if you could see what this man is doing right now.
I did The Matrix. Come on
Yes.
now. So Will Smith actually was asked to do this movie, to actually do this character in The Matrix, but he turned it down. And now I can't think of nobody else. When I think of Neo or The Matrix, I
Hmm.
think of Keanu Reeves. So my nailed it actor for this week is Keanu Reeves as Neo in The Matrix.
All right. Thank you, Charles.
So Denise,
Yes.
tell our audience where they can subscribe and like us and also hear us.
All right, folks, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button, and you can hear us on every podcast platform in the universe. All you have to do is type in Have You Seen It with Charles and Denise, and there we will be.
So, audience, thank you for joining us. And this is another episode of Have You Seen It with Charles, myself, we point at myself, and my lovely co host, Denise. And
Thank
we're
you,
out.
Charles. Bye bye.